North Korea is unlike pretty much any other dictatorship in the sense that it has arguably the most ridiculously powerful and impressive cult of personality anywhere. The biggest cult of personalities, which include Stalin and Hitler and Lenin. Stalin had complete control of the Soviet Union for 20 years, revered. People cried when he died. 5 years later, was it Khrushchev who said, by the way, guys, I'm just saying you guys know Stalin was like awful.
Yeah,
like,
but
he fucked the country
point,
up.
right? In Soviet Russia, when they have this dictatorship, there's no handing down a dynasty or a bloodline to the next. Whereas in North Korea, you have the Kim family dynasty as the ruling elite. So there's going to be no Kim Il Sungification.
Yeah.
There'll be no de-Stalinization after this, because you need to keep the family name intact to be able to have the strong, reputable dictatorship.
Exactly, and
so
that's
it never will crumble.
In theory, it could easily. There are many times it almost does. But
Kim Jong Un doesn't have a kid. But
not just that. They could be infighting. Yeah, he does. They could be infighting. There could be many things. You know, it gets so bad that there's a revolution, similar to the Tsars of Russia. So there's many ways. There's many ways it could happen. But the point that I'm making is that these kind of cult of personality leaders, there were tons of them in the early 20th century, and most of them died out.
Tony Blair.
Most of them died out. And yet this one persevered, and it's kind of like looking at North Korea. It's kind of like looking at a relic of the past. That's why it's such a weird country.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that you're looking at a country that essentially is it would make way more sense in 1930. If you looked at North Korea in 1930, you'd be like, these guys are pretty fucked up, but
checks out.
Many countries are fucked up. But in today's world, you look at North Korea and you just be like, what the fuck, dude? This place is hella weird.